several areas in New York, July 11, 2024.
Yeah.
That's a Volkswagen Jetta.
Wednesday's storm caused widespread flooding and damage in parts of Lewis County. In Lowville, streets turned into rivers, with water rushing through neighborhoods and into people's homes.
Might not be able to go home.
I got a truck out.
Yeah, which way are you going?
I got to go to Copenhagen.
You might not be able to.
In the span of 10 minutes, the water on the road went from just a trickle to whitewater rapids, said Jeremy Lee, who watched the water level rise in Lowville. Lee's mother, grandmother, and their pets had to be evacuated from their home in Lowville. It's like something out of an apocalypse movie, said Lee, who saw water rushing down the street in his family's neighborhood. When you stand next to the rapids, you can hear the sound of twigs snapping, rocks falling, and the water roaring. Lewis County issued a no-travel advisory Wednesday afternoon due to flooding. Lowville Academy was flooded, as was the school's new grass field. Along with major flooding, residents in several North Country areas including Lewis County are bracing for possible tornadoes on Wednesday. A tornado was confirmed by radar in the town of Redfield, Oswego County, near the Tug Hill Plateau. Shannon Reuter was at home in Lowville when she first heard about the threat. I received an emergency alert on my phone about a tornado warning shortly after 2 p.m., so my son and I camped out in the basement until around 3 when the warning ended. Another tornado warning was issued around 4 p.m., so Reuter and his son headed back downstairs.
You might not be able to.
That's when the water started flowing into his house. At the highest level, Reuter had about 7 inches of water in his basement. Once everything started to slow down and the rain stopped and the water stopped coming in so fast, I just thought, oh my gosh, what do I do? Reuter's sump pump stopped working and he had no servants to go down to the basement. Then he said he saw lights from a fire engine outside. They hear the basement flooding. At that moment, my stress just disappeared, Reuter said. It's amazing to see them here. I do not know how they found me, how they know, but that's just one thing I don't have to face. Local firefighters helped restart Reuter's sump pump, but heavy rain returned Wednesday evening. Around 7:30 p.m., Reuter said it was raining again and the sump pump was having problems. For some Lowville residents, all they can do is hold on and hope for the best. Residents on Trinity Avenue in the village said flash flooding occurred in just 10 minutes. This is very sad. Many of us have lost our cellars, said Joanne Andre, a resident. They said they've had flooding problems before, but nothing like what they saw on Wednesday. This is the first time something like this has happened. I mean, the water is right on top of that fire hydrant, Andre said. Water flooded parks, pools, and basements in the neighborhood. The river is full on the other side. And you can't walk, you can barely walk, said resident Julian Fail. To add to their worries, there was a smell of gas in the air caused by a neighbor's gas being emptied from his garage. We have a lot of water to throw away. It's going to take a long few weeks to get over this, Andre said. But when they face it, they still maintain their sense of humor. We have beautiful waterfront property, Fail jokes. If you want to come and buy, joked Andre. You have to laugh because if you sit and cry, the only thing that makes you sad are tears. At the end of Bostwick Street, part of the driveway of one of the houses was washed out. Water flowed throughout the neighborhood, coming from near the hospital. It washed away the driveway that had just been paved in the spring. People don't realize the power that water has. They don't understand the hydraulic forces that move water, said resident Richard Defoe. The local government asked people not to use roads because heavy rain caused flooding in several areas. Lowville officials have set up a shelter at the Double Play Community Center. The building is located at the intersection of State Route 12 and Bardo Road in the town of Lowville. Lewis County was one of the hardest hit areas in central and northern New York after facing the remnants of Hurricane Beryl. Numerous tornado, severe thunderstorm and flood warnings were in place throughout the Tri-County region. Roads such as southbound State Route 812, between North State Street, State Route 26, and westbound Bostwick Street at Route 812 in Lowville are closed due to flooding. Southbound routes on Summit Avenue are also closed.